Next up, we have the Porsche Speed Champions, Lego Speed Champions. This one's 280 pieces, and go to the back, and we got the same little style here, the enlarged picture, and the real life, and then the Lego depiction here. So what I found odd is this set is $24.99, and it has 280 pieces, right? And then this set right here is $14.99, and it's 298 pieces. So that is a $10 difference. That is very interesting. I wonder if this one, the Aston Martin, is an older model. I wonder if that's the case, if that's what that is, or I don't know, because I know this one's new. That's why it's pretty expensive. All right, so here we have the booklet. Of course, we have our other sets back here, 4 other sets that you can get. And here we have the sticker sheet with the really vibrant red. And yeah, this is looking really good. And this is actually a lot of stickers, so I'm going to have a lot of fun with this. There's a lot of people that don't like putting the stickers on the Lego pieces, but I actually quite enjoy that. It's just really fun to do that. If Lego ever decides to do printed Lego pieces, that'll be a sad day for me because I've always enjoyed putting stickers on my Lego sets. And don't get me wrong, I'm all for the printed pieces, but it's just something cool about putting stickers on my Lego sets. Alright, so here we have bag 1. We got bag 2 with the rims right here. And again, just like the Aston Martin, we have the body plate here on its own. So once I'm done with bag 1, I will update you guys. So yeah, I'm going to start building this. Okay, so after the first bag, here we have the minifigure with his little wrench tool, and he comes with the hairpiece, and you can actually take it off and put his racing helmet on with the visor. You actually get an extra visor, so if you lose it, you can just replace it with this one. You can see on his uniform it says Porsche Motorsport, and on the back as well. So this is the build so far, and what I found the most interesting thus far is these little doors right here that kind of open. They have they kind of open functionality. I guess if you take these triangle pieces off, they'd be able to turn more, naturally turn about 90 degrees, so you can make it seem like he's opening the door or whatever. But of course, this triangle piece is preventing that from happening. Okay, so here we have the extra pieces, and this also came with different styled rims that you could use. So this one just has more spokes to it, and the ones that I decided to use has less of them. Alright, so here we have the car itself. So this ended up turning out really good. I love how everything was used here, and there's so many flat pieces exposed, which makes it look like a model car to me more than a Lego set. And yeah, this just looks really awesome. And I'm gonna start with this windshield piece right here. So this actually just connects to that one stud right there, and that's about it. And it sounds like it would be unstable, but to be honest, that one stud right there does a pretty good job of keeping it on there, and you can have it upside down and dangle it and it's not going to come off. So yeah, I'd say that's enough. One stud is enough for that windshield piece. Here's an upper view, or a bird's eye view of the car, and we have the little logo here. There's a back view, there's a side view, there's the other side, we got the front, and finally here is the bottom. So what's unfortunate about having the minifigure in here is that if you don't press him all the way down on the 2x2 right there, the windshield piece won't really go on there, or at least it won't be fully flush when you try to put it on there. As you can see, there's a huge gap, but if I seat him all the way down and I do it again, then there is clearly no gap this time. So right now he is not seated in and he has his hairpiece, and I'm going to try it again. And I guess it's a little better, but it's still pretty much the same result. So let's see him all the way down, and it shouldn't be a problem. And to be honest, that's fine with me, because if the windshield piece was a tad bit taller, I think it would just make the whole design look a little more awkward. So yeah, that's probably, you know, it's good the way it turned out. I guess the only thing I don't like is the fact that it is a 2x2 seating for the minifigure. I wish it was just a 1x2 and then a flat plate behind it, something of that sorts, because then it wouldn't be that difficult to remove him from the seating area when you press him all the way down. Now, don't get me wrong, if you actually seat him in there, it's not really super hard to get him out. You just go left and right like this, and then he comes out. But I feel like it would be a little easier if it was just on a 1x2. I'll get a close-up on these rims that I put on. I chose to use these just because I think they look really nice and I prefer these, but I'm also going to put on the other ones just to show them off. Okay, so I just figured out that the wrench piece actually has a use for it. I didn't even know that, or I don't know if it's supposed to be for this, but if you wedge this in here, and you can pry it out just like that, because I was having a hard time trying to take them out, and this worked wonders actually. And it looks like you can use the other end as well. So here are the other styled rims on the car. And yeah, that'll pretty much do it for this video, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Feel free to check out my SoundCloud, which is in the description below if you want to check that out. And also I have a Spotify link down in the description, which is just a compilation of some of my favorite music of all time. Feel free to subscribe to the channel if you like the kind of content that I do. I like to do product reviews, but I kind of just do whatever goes on this channel, or whatever I feel like making, or sometimes I buy something that's interesting and I want to share it with people, or gaming content, stuff like that. And yeah, so also feel free to like the video, and yeah, thank you. And if you like this content, you can also turn on that notification bell and to stay up to date when I release videos and stuff like that. And yeah, that'll do it for this video, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I will see you in the next video.